Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome. It's Friday. Thank you for coming back. So it's September the 3rd. We got a couple of stories we want to talk about here. Let's take a look at it here. So we have JPMorgan sounds alarm over frothy crypto markets after August boom. We have BTC price dips to test 48K for springboard. We got shop.com now accepting Bitcoin. We got a tweet from PlanB. We got Cardano jumps to more than $3 for the first time. We have Cardano's Hoskinson sees three purposes behind a possible collaboration with Solana. And then we have MicroStrategy. Stock flips bullish after MSTR Bitcoin as a proxy. But first, let's get into the charts here. Take a look at the cryptocurrencies. So right now, Bitcoin is trading at 49,853. It is up a little bit. It's up about 1% on the day so far. We're still above the 20-day moving average, which is good. And we're testing that 50,000 mark, and we want to get above it. So I think the more time it touches it, the more likely it's going to bounce after it. So that's good news. We'll have to keep an eye on it. There's nothing here that's alarming. RSI is good. We have Ethereum. Ethereum obviously is bouncing hard. Obviously, once it passed resistance here at the 3,300 mark, it is just, rolling right along up to almost 4,000, which I think it might overtake today if all things go well. It is at right now the 3,958. RSI is a little high. I'd like to see that a little bit lower for the daily chart, but we can still go higher. We can go up to 80, 90 on the RSI before we come back down a little bit for a little correction. Cardano is testing the $3 range. It is at 296 right now, almost 297. We hit $3 yesterday, so we hit a all-time new high, and then we're just kind of bouncing back a little bit, and we're staying right around the 70 RSI mark. Litecoin is breaking out a little bit as well. It has surpassed its kind of resistance at 191. It is right now at 192, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. RSI is nice and low below the 70 mark, so we got plenty of room to run there. Dogecoin keeps testing the 20-day moving average? Yeah, it's testing the 20-day moving average. So if we can stay above that, we can obviously go up higher. RSI is nice and low. It is right now at 56 roughly. And then we got Solana. Solana is obviously still ticking upwards. It is at 138. It hit a high of 146. So it keeps breaking all new time highs for records. We'll have to keep an eye on it. There's a story on it that we may want to take a look at. We want to be a little bit more cautious, I think. RSI is obviously high. It's at 90, so I don't know how much longer we can continue this without a healthy pullback. And then we got the stocks. Hive blockchain was up 336 yesterday, up almost 2.25%. It's down 2 cents in the pre-market. Marathon reported their August operational update. We did a video on that yesterday. Posted that late last night. But Marathon was up almost 2.5% to 42.20 yesterday. It's down. No, it's actually up 76 cents in pre-market to 42.96. Bitfarms was up yesterday to 5.94, 1% up, and in pre-market is flat. Riot is at 35.96, so it was down 1.5% roughly, and it is now up almost 2%, 1.89 to 36.64 in the pre-market. Hut 8 also provided their August operation update, so we did a video on that one in the mid-afternoon yesterday. Hut is at 8.93, so it was up 10%, which was a nice bounce up for it, and right now it is up 6 cents in the pre-market at 8.99. So it's it's testing the $9 range as well. RSI is a little high, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little pullback here, just to kind of cool things off a little bit. Okay, let's get into the market cap. Market cap right now is at $2.346 trillion. I mean, there's a lot of money flowing in right now. It's going to be surprising. I think it's going to be astounding to see how much money gets flown into the markets once the bull run starts again into the next couple of months. We obviously will probably see $3 trillion, $4 trillion market cap by the end of the year if that happens. So Bitcoin is still number one. It is up 5.6% on the week. Ethereum is up 27% roughly on the week. It's at number two. Cardano is up 15%. Binance is only up less than 1%. So you're seeing a widening between the two, Cardano and Binance Coin. Tether, don't care about Tether. XRP is up 15%. Not a big fan of XRP. Solana is up 81%, almost 82% in the week. Yeah, so I'm thinking there's probably going to be a little correction coming up on Solana. I just don't see it continuing this trajectory for too much longer. Dogecoin is up 8.8%, Polkadot 33.6%, and then USD Coin, don't care about USD Coin. All right, so let's get into the stories here. The first story is JPMorgan sounds alarm over frothy crypto markets after August boom. Altcoins have made big gains on the total market share of the cryptocurrency markets, but JPMorgan analysts have concerns. I have a couple of concerns as well. I think the NFT market has just gone crazy. JPMorgan analysts have warned clients that cryptocurrency markets are looking frothy after August trading boom saw spot market trading volumes once again top 1 trillion. In a note to clients reported by market insiders, the JPMorgan analyst suggested valuations in crypto markets, especially altcoins and non-fungible tokens, are getting too high. The share of altcoins look rather elevated by historical standards, and in our opinion, it is more likely to be a reflection of froth and retail investor mania rather than the reflection of a structural uptrend. The bank's analyst noted that altcoins trading now accounts for about 33% of total cryptocurrency markets, up from just 22% at the beginning of August. Although many crypto traders are delighted at the price increases, the analysts believe the apparent uptick in interest may not be substantial enough to be maintained for an extended period of time. The analyst also highlighted net inflow of retail investment into the United States stocks, which stood at $13 billion through August, with help from Reddit-inspired day traders. Following a record high of $16 billion in July, they believe the buying frenzy spilled over into NFTs, decentralized finance, and smart contract platforms, including Solana, Binance Smart Chain, and Cardano. Spot investors have pushed several major altcoins well above their previous all-time highs. Cardano traded at $3 for the first time on Thursday, and Solana is up over 1% since the beginning of August, according to CoinMarketCap. So we're seeing that there's a lot of, obviously, hype going on. The one thing that's kind of driving me nuts right now is the NFT space. I think that is just like the ICOs that we saw in 2017. Meanwhile, OpenSea, one of the largest NFT marketplaces, has seen trading volume on its platform increase over 76,000%. That is just insane. Since the beginning of 2021, trading volume has surpassed 4 billion by Tuesday, August 31, according to Dap Draper. I mean, when you get a rock that sells for 1.6 million, picture of a digital rock sells for 1.6 million, I think we're a little FOMOing into the NFT space. I think there is a market for it, but I think it's just being blown way out of proportion at this point. I would never pay 1.6 million for an NFT rock. That's just crazy. Now, if it was a gold rock that you could actually have, that would weigh 22 pounds, maybe I would pay 1.6 million, but not for a picture of a rock. So, call me cynical, I think it's just crazy. All right, next story. BTC dips to test 48K springboard for potential new Bitcoin bull run. A brief but timely reversal sees BTC attempt to establish a firm foundation for its next stage of bullish upside. BTC fell below 50,000 to retest support on Friday in a critical move for determining bullish continuation. So we did see that. We saw it go above 50,000 and can come back down to the 48,000 mark yesterday. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView showed BTC dropping to a low of 48,350 on Bitstamp overnight before recovering. That level represents an important zone to hold. Trader and analyst React Capital said Friday, and success will allow a solid attack on resistance at 51 and beyond. BTC is still in the process of retesting this blue diagonal as support, he commented on an accompanying chart. BTC needs to successfully retest this blue diagonal as support if it is to springboard to 51,000 next. So here we have that springboard, that blue line. If it came back down and tests it, and then we'll go up higher from there. As Cointelegraph reported, beating out the resistance should lead to fairly swift BTC price gains, given the lack of selling friction for much of the remaining 50 to 60,000 corridor. To me, Bitcoin still has to break that 51,000 level here for further bullish momentum. Cointelegraph contributed analyst Michael Van de Poppe added Thursday. I'm seeing the same thing. It just needs to springboard off of that. I think once we get past that, we'll be doing fine. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Obviously, there isn't a lot of, like they said, friction in between the 60 and 51,000 mark. So that'll be interesting to see. So next story, I think this is great. Shop.com now accepts Bitcoin payments after partnership with Bitpay. The e-commerce portal offers the option to pay with Bitcoin, Ether, Dogecoin, as well as several major dollar-pegged stablecoins. United States-based e-commerce platform Shop.com is the latest such site to adopt cryptocurrency payments. Adoption is happening. More and more businesses are starting to accept it, so you're starting to see that kind of snowball effect, right? Of one here, one there, and then it adds up, and a little snowball turns into a huge snowball. The company, which is owned by Market America, announced its partnership with crypto payment service provider Bitpay, which will allow it to accept payments in several cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin. The new partnership enables Shop.com users to select the BitPay option during checkout to pay via crypto wallets. Currently, users have the option to pay with Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ether, wrapped Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, as well as 5 USD pegged stablecoins. Describing the partnership as the next chapter in doing business, Shop.com President and COO Steve Ashley said that BitPay integration is available in all of the countries where Market Americas operates, which includes the United States, Canada, Australia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, United Kingdom, Singapore, and Malaysia. Wow. Okay, so they're obviously getting a lot of exposure here. BitPay is used by companies usually dealing with fiat currencies to act as gateway for crypto payments. Businesses such as Las Vegas Auto Gallery and American Luxury Hotels, the Kessler Collection, signed a deal with BitPay to accept Bitcoin payments. A recent study by a crypto payments provider revealed that both crypto holders and non-owners show clear interest in crypto payments. As Cointelegraph reported, as many as 93% of responding crypto users indicate that they would consider making purchases in crypto in the future, while 59% of consumers who have never held crypto are interested in using it to make purchases. Yeah, I mean, that's great. We obviously want to get into adoption where we are using it. I think a lot of people are just right now hodling it because of the price appreciation. I think at a certain point when we get to where there isn't much more appreciation in the crypto space as far as coins go, I think we may see more people using it as cash. PlanB tweeted, this was, I believe, yesterday. Oh, this morning he tweeted. So Bitcoin weekly RSI relative strength index is 60. Look at when we last recovered from below 60 period, October 2020. BTC at 10K price then pumped 5x. RSI hit 90 and stayed above 70 for 6 months. Also look at 2013 and 2017 bull markets, multiple periods with RSI in the 70-90 range. So if we take a look at the chart here, so there's 2017, we have all this down here, and price just kept going up higher, right? 2020, we were down here in 60. We obviously went way down, but we were at 60, and then we obviously pumped way up higher here. So we're at 60 here, so we obviously have a lot of room to run still. So that's actually really good. That gives me a lot of hope that we can get to $200,000 this year. Next, Cardano's ADA jumps to more than $3 for the first time after the network begins upgrades to deliver smart contracts. Cardano's ADA cryptocurrency on Thursday to top at $3 for the first time. Excitement has built around the major upgrade that will let smart contracts be built on the network. And then ADA is the third largest bit, which we already know. Cardano ADA cryptocurrency soared on Thursday to rise above $3 for the first time after developers kicked off upgrades that will allow smart contracts to be built on the network. Okay, so that's actually good news. They were saying that they were going to start doing the upgrades, so this looks like it's happening. This is great news. So if you're a holder of Cardano, hold that, hodl. I think you'll do fine in the next couple months. Let's see here. The digital token had a stellar run in the recent weeks as investors have become excited about the major network upgrade codenamed Alonzo. ADA's jump on Wednesday and Thursday morning coincided with Cardano's developer IOHK saying that the Alonzo upgrades had been launched on the testnet. The full launch is expected later in September. So we're getting close, guys. So be patient. It's coming. And then we have a story on Cardano's Hoskinson sees 3 purposes behind a possible collaboration with Solana. So in an article here, he pointed out, I'm not going to read the whole article, but here's the main parts. I noticed, so this is Hoskins talking. I noticed Solana's been getting a lot of adoption. It's been getting a lot of buzz and talk, and it's certainly performing well in the market. Whenever that occurs, I always take a step back and say, okay, who are these guys? And I am genuinely curious. He goes on to say, if there was such a thing, it would, this is him talking about collaboration. If there was such a thing, it would have to be broken down to either an area of economic collaboration or an area of engineering collaboration or an area of scientific collaboration. So obviously he's always looking for ways to collaborate to make the whole Cardano ecosystem grow and things like that. So I thought that was just interesting that he would actually think about doing something like that. So obviously he doesn't have his head in the clouds. He's obviously looking out to see what's going out in the markets and in the crypto space. And lastly, we have a story from MicroStrategy about MicroStrategy. Stock flips bullish with MSTR, a Bitcoin proxy for institutional investors. The bullish setup has appeared after MSTR's increasingly positive correlation with Bitcoin, the flagship cryptocurrency that has surged 339 year on year and is now struggling to close above 50,000. It's not struggling; it'll get there. MicroStrategy stock MSTR is preparing to undergo a massive bull run in the sessions ahead. So shows a technical setup dubbed inverse head and shoulders that has a history of predicting upside moves with an accuracy of 83.44%. As per Samurai Trading Academy's research, MSTR appears to have formed a similar bullish structure as shared by independent market analyst Bob Lucas. So here's the head and shoulders, right? We can be going back up. Obviously, Bitcoin goes up. MSTR is going up higher along with it. So if you own MSTR, a lot of people buy it as a proxy like they wrote in here because they can't buy crypto for whatever reason directly. So they buy these kind of stocks to work as a proxy along with, there's that Bitcoin Trust as well that people are buying. So yeah, so that's all the news today. A lot of stuff going on. Obviously the shop.com news that they're accepting Bitcoin with Bitpay is great news. JPMorgan obviously sounds the alarm a little bit. I think they're a little bit right. I think the NFT space is just too hot right now. It's gone crazy. Kind of reminds me of the ICOs back in 2017. So something to be mindful of. We may see a real crash coming in that when we get into a bear market. And then Plan B is obviously nice little reminder that we have been in the 60 RSI range for that. And we've, obviously it's gone 5x from after that a couple of times. So that's reassuring as well. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. If there's anything that happens during the day, I'll post something. I don't have a lot of time. I work full time, and I'm doing this in the mornings or at lunch when I have time. So have a wonderful day. It's I think it's Labor Day weekend right now. Is it Labor Day weekend or Memorial Day? I can't remember. I know we have a 3-day weekend here in the United States. So enjoy your weekend. I'll post probably Saturday. I'll probably have something on Sunday, and then we'll probably post something on Monday as well, depending on how busy I get. So that's it. Guys, have a good weekend. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.